Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back for some more EVE Online. In today's video we are continuing our Abyssal testing to find a more effective low tier runner in the Gila, and I did change the fit around a little bit. I'm actually confident enough that this goes quite a bit better. I'm calling this one Abyss Gila 2, and the difference is I put a 50 mn cold gas enduring Microwarpdrive in there, which has a lot less activation cost, and then I also put a cap recharger in there for 6 minutes 20 seconds of continuous uptime for all of my modules. That should work quite nicely in these lower tiers and cut down on that travel time between loot containers. So let's give it a go. Let's use the calm gamma filament, activate, and see if we can't make a better time with lots of loot containers than we did last time, because it's pretty awesome that you can get up to 12 loot containers in a tier 1 now, but if you then need the full 20 minutes just to grab them, that is not very efficient. So let's land in the number 1 room. Let's get everything out. Let's start moving as well, and so we've got 3 of them on. Two of them here. We'll start by heading in their direction. I'm just gonna let my my drones do most of the work. I'm not too worried about my tank, especially not here in a gamma filament where I have twice as much shield HP as what I would normally get. So let's just see how all of this performs, and then I should probably activate my Microwarpdrive as well, since that's what we're planning to use. Alright, let's target this puppy, and then that one's up there, so that one is down there. That's pretty good. My drone's still trying to kill other stuff, so we are actually going to tell him to kill the Damavix at this point. Let's go. Speed that process up a little bit. In the meantime, that one is, I'm lowering my speed, so I'm still very careful when it comes to my cap use, because, well, you do run out of cap eventually, of course. And so what I want to do here, I wish that I could actually, a bit of an UI bug right there, blow up the containers so that I can give my movement orders depending on the loot containers and not have another step in between there. In the meantime, I'm gonna let my drones take care of the small little Vila swarmers here. You don't have to kill them to actually unlock the gate, I do know that, but well, we can just allow our drones to do what they need to do, and be bouncing off of the rock. So again, not great on time so far. Just gonna let my guys do their stuff. Quick boost here as well. So that was already not very optimal, but now, god damn it, I gave the order, so give me my loot. There we go. On to the next one. Quick burst here as well. And in the meantime, there's just one of them left, so I can do a reload here. Take a quick look. And they keep missing. These little Vila swarmers. I'm not too worried. Let's go and grab the loot. So that's number 2. 6,000 meters. Okay. Finally a hit there. Alright, let's actually try to again speed that up. You can see it takes quite a chunk of my capacitor just to activate this Microwarpdrive, and I thought I gave it a loot order, but again, not doing too well. Let's actually press loot on this one this time and speed things up. And in the meantime, still having problems with that one little drone. I'm actually gonna recall these guys for a moment, see how that works out. Then maybe he'll come close enough to use the missiles on him. He's definitely coming in my direction. So we'll do that. And I'm probably running this inefficiently again, because I should have gone for this one first. But alright, now that that swarmer is gone at 60 kilometers or within 60 kilometers, I can send my drones out. Should have the order. Yep, and now I'm overshooting it. God damn it, I need a little bit of practice on this. Let's go back. At least it's got 2 filaments in there, so that's decent when it comes to some of the value. That's been destroyed, that is good as well. And despite all the mistakes, we still have like a quarter done for 4 containers again in the first room. So let's go, rush now towards that one. And yeah, that's what's not so efficient, of course. Now I'm actually gonna travel away from the gate and I'm back to the gate. That should be done in a single trip, of course. You should go from those loot containers over here and then there and then just 10 kilometers to the gate. But first room, we should have plenty of cap to actually do this. So let's go and let's try to find the right time to drop the Microwarpdrive. I think at this point that's okay, right? 20 kilometers left to go. We are at 1850 meters a second on speed. So this now slowly drops, but we drift within 10 kilometers. And we should be able to save a bit of cap while we slow boat towards our loot. Go, go. The advantage here, we should be able to just grab the loot, quickly and efficiently turn around and head back for the gate. And why the hell doesn't it remember my loot orders? Don't really know. That's actually a little bit annoying. So now slowing down, speeding back up, Microwarpdrive on. And let's go through the gate. That's gonna be room number 1 done. Not super efficiently, but you can, I think, already tell the big advantage here. I'm not running out of cap just yet, and I am moving around this first room quite a bit more quickly and efficiently. So let's go. Let's definitely cut this one now. Take the gate and see what we spot in the second room. There we go. Give me back some cap. Always, you know, nice to have a little bit of enough time. So first thing you do, drop your drones. Take a look there. So that's again the gate one, and now all of them are there. We're gonna start with that one, speed it up, and so that's a sleeper with also a medium range automata suppressor. But yeah, I'm not too worried about my drones, to be honest. So off we go. Let's head towards our loot. That one first. So this time my drones are engaging, and I'm slowly running out of cap here as well. So we'll have to play it smart. Let's cut them down. Let's see here. Yeah, that one is finally coming into range. So again, just to save on cap and to try and do this efficiently, I blow them up now, because doing that is actually going to bring my speed down to 0, because there you go. You can tell that I'm no longer approaching the object that I've just destroyed, and it's only on the increase in speed that you want to activate your Microwarpdrive so that you get the most out of it. So that first loot container here now at 20 kilometers, final boost, that should be good. The Tyrannos is going down, and you know, my shields, I mean, it's fully based on regen. So that ought to be good. And give me my loot. Bounce out of that. Alright, next one. 38, then one at 58. Alright. He blows up. We can use our drones for these two, so that's good. And now we have the final one at the gate. There we go. So again, 4 containers. Yeah, not always that lucky. But now, just a little bit of a mistake, because I'm losing speed on that destruction. Final one can be blown up as well. Quick bursts within 10 kilometers, so we should be able to grab that without any problem. Thank you. Then down here, do we have a straight line? Return these guys to drone bay. Should be okay, I think. So let's dive. It does, you know, put you in nice spots here. Look at that. Look at that backdrop. That is pretty cool. Stopping the speed now. Grabbing loot. Yep. God damn it. I had it. I clicked it and it just didn't respond. There goes my efficiency again. Still, this is definitely more in line with what you want to achieve, of course, with this build. So let's go. Loot it. Loot it? God damn those clicks. Is there a shortcut for that? And go for the final loot container. Does it... No, just open cargo. Alright, let's go. So again with the cap, but that's quite alright. It's not 40 kilometers, and that's what I want to do. So please do that as soon as I'm in range. Next, we're seeing 20 kilometers, so you can cut off your Microwarpdrive so that you don't waste too much of your speed. So that should cut off. Then we should slow down. 1500, but we're at 8000, so that should be okay. And we should just basically ghost in there, grab the loot, and be able to give... There we go. That's what I want to see. Give the order to go towards the gate. Again, don't activate during the decrease in speed. Activate when you're increasing in speed. And take that gate. 8 containers, 10 minutes left. Final room, so that should be alright. And definitely feels a lot better than the previous one. So off we go, final room, lots of small stuff yet again. 1, 2, 3 containers this time, so we get one there, which we'll start with for sure. And then the one at the gate. Yep, exactly. So these guys are coming in hot. Let's destroy them first. And that, yeah, there's just, I don't think it has the range to do a lot, but we could try to use it. So let's go. Maybe you could actually use it on this one as well, on these small violet swarmers, just to get that little bit of extra cap. And I should speed up, of course, since we want that loot. Next one. Engage. What I could do, of course, then as well. We need one more speed buff on this one. Now, that's when I can destroy this, when I'm coasting in. So there is basically a lot of small optimizations that you can do when it comes to your movement orders, when you're actually destroying the loot containers and all of that stuff, just to run it a little bit more efficiently. And this one is okay. I'm really within 10 kilometers, so now we don't need a Microwarpdrive. Can just grab that loot first. God damn, that delay is annoying though. And then we go for this one. We can do a full reload. And we can speed it up again. And they actually succeeded in destroying all of these violet swarmers. Nicely done, Republic Fleet Valkyries. But this is what I was actually looking for a little bit with this Gila fit. Have the speed and have the capacitor to zoom pretty quickly and efficiently from one loot container to the other. Oops, that's not what I needed to target, but alright. And at the same time, you know, have the damage and have the tank to not have to worry too much about the rats and to be able to do this quite comfortably. So off we go. Actually gonna send that one over here. I'm gonna cut the Microwarpdrive as well, just to save a little bit of cap. We still need more, and to save a little bit of travel time again when this one blows up, which... Oh, there he goes, finally. Like that. Then you give your move order. That's when you activate your Microwarpdrive. And just one should be okay. These guys can go back to the drone bay. And we are grabbing all the loot. And yeah, I must say, 11 containers. But look at how much time we still have left. 7 minutes at this point. This feels a lot better. You're doing a bit more as well. You're not like waiting for your capacitor to regenerate. You can pretty much Microwarpdrive your way as much as you want. And that's just one annoying thing. Why the hell doesn't that open cargo and loot command work the way I want it? But big improvement here with this fitting on this Gila for running these low tier 1s quickly and efficiently. I'm not sure if there's other stuff that you can do. Definitely, if you guys have other ships or other options that you're using to do this even more efficiently, feel free to post those in the comments. But As for me, I'm not really willing to risk too much in the Abyss. I'm not going for tier 4s, tier 5s, where, well, unless you've got like a really blingy ship and you know exactly what you're doing, you are at risk of losing your ship. I'd rather keep it lower tier, but try and eke out more efficiency and win out that way. And so didn't I give that order again? God damn you. But that should be it. A little bit of a slowdown again. Bring the speed back up. Activate the Microwarpdrive. And there we go. 11 containers, but still 5 minutes left. More than 5 minutes left. So very comfortably running this tier 1. Grabbing all the loot. Never came into danger when it comes to incoming damage. And dealt with the rats quite quickly and efficiently. And there you go. That's a little bit more Abyssal mastery as well. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.